Well, good morning, everybody. It's Bella here. I'm back. We've had a bit of a strange weekend. We thought somebody was really seriously ill, and it turns out that it wasn't quite what we thought it was. So I'm really grateful to God for that. So no more further ado. It's been a bit of a, traumatic weekend, but we're over it and everything's fine. So thank you all. If any of you prayed for Rachel and her family, then bless you. Now, what I've been doing in the meantime, while I was not really getting my head in the right place to craft, I was just playing, as you do when you can't think, you can't, concentrate on your art or your craft, then you just play. So that's what I did. And this is what I've come up with. So I don't know what this is going to turn out like, but we'll have a go and I'll show you what I've done. Now, on our Facebook page, on Junk Journal Trading Post, I put some photographs of what I was doing over the weekend, and you may have seen some of these. I was watching Leslie and also Rachel from Roxy Creations making these, and I thought, well, that looks as if it could be very calming, and you don't have to think to do them. So that's what I did. I made some of these, and what I did, I used my watercolor paints, which are these. And my best ones have disappeared. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere in my craft room. I've got artist ones, and this is this shows you how long ago I've been doing watercolor, doesn't it? I can't find my watercolors. But anyway, I shall turn my room out one day and I shall find them. But that's what I've used in these. Also, my husband bought these. I can't read any of that, and I don't think for a moment that you'll be able to read it either. But that's what I was making the marks with on here. So I presume they're from China. They're not suitable for children. Shantou, well, whatever, stationery. All right, so there's a number if you're interested. That's what they look like. And they've got like a wedge at the one end and a point at the other end. So that's what I did on there. I'll put those out there, over there out the way. And also I used this, my lovely Distress Oxide sprays. I used those. And I did some of that on here. Now, if you can hear that, that's our doorbell. And it just goes on and on and on. And it's got the strangest bell on it. Anyway, so that's what I've done. But I wanted to, I thought, now what can I do with all these? I got some packing paper that I had from Amazon. And it was a great long strip like this. And I was just painting on there. And I had a bit of a mess left over on the paper. So I thought, well, what can I do with that now? And so I just used the sprays. I used these spray bottles. Not that one. Let's see what colours. I used some of these, and this one, which I love, is called Iced Spruce. This one is picked raspberry, and that's peeled paint. So that's just a couple of the ones. And I think I used that one as well. Fired Brick, which I think is on here with those two. I think I used on this one. All right. And that's from Ranger. Distress Oxides. Right, there we go. So that's what I've done with those. Now, what I've done whilst I was preparing, I thought, what can I do with this paper now so that I don't lose it? Because you tend to roll it up or, rip it up or whatever. So what I thought we'd do is use this, because this is just drawing paper out of my drawing pad. And I thought, well, let's turn it into a little journal where I can store these papers and tear them out as I need them, because some others that I did before, look, are all in this bag. Well, they were just odds and ends that I put in there, so that's fine and that's okay, but the bag tends to disappear. Whereas I've got this, I can put it on my desk, on my shelf, and there she is. So I thought what we do now is, I thought we could do a little bit of stenciling. You don't need to see all these. They're all on my Facebook page, so you can go over and see those. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with those in a minute. But these, I've got a big pack of these. Now that's going to be a glare, so let's not do that. Let me put that over there. How can I do this without there being a glare? I've got these in this big pack, and I'll show you what they are. There's the number, all right? And it's from China. There's a surprise. Right, there we go. But I've decided I'm going to, so let me just show you a couple. And they are absolutely beautiful. But I have chosen one, so you don't need to panic. And I'll take it out of the cellophane bag if I can. Excuse the noise. Put that over there so I can put it back. Now there's a right way and a wrong way of doing this, isn't there? Number 1. That's the one I want to use. So that'll do. That'll be in the middle. So what I thought I'd do here, because it's all very plain on here, move that up just a fraction. Keep that in the middle. I've got some washi tape somewhere. Let's use that. I hope you're all well, and I haven't said a proper hello. Thank you all for your wonderful comments, and I do appreciate it. And I appreciate it so much that I'm going to do another giveaway, because it's my birthday on Thursday, the 27th of May, and also I've gone past actually 500 subscribers. So I thought, well, what can I do? So what I thought I would do is a little giveaway in the shape of a birthday present. I have put this on Etsy. This is the one that you saw me making, and I made a box for it to go in, and it looked so much like a present that I thought, well, why not use that as my giveaway, because it's all dressed ready as a present. So the journal is inside the box, and I'll open it up on my birthday and show you. And all you'll have to do on Thursday, if you watch my video on Thursday, is write happy birthday. And if I find the word birthday in your comments, then you'll be entered into the draw. Okay, so that's that. So that'll be happening on Thursday. So let's get back to this. Now, what colour shall I use? I picked out these 2 colours. Rustic Wilderness, Festive Berries, Distress Oxide by Ranger. All right, okay. Tim Holtz, obviously. Let me get the colours right now. Okay, so I thought what we do, try and match the other side. I haven't got ice spruce in these, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to see it. It's going to be inside, isn't it? Now, I don't know what this is going to do. So I should really test it on some paper, shouldn't I? Here we are. And that's faint enough, don't you think? So let's try. I hope this works. I don't want to scrub it because I'll tear my stencil. I know this is a bit of a funny video, but till I get my head back into gear again, I thought, well, what can I do? So we'll just play. And that's what we do when our heads are not working properly, don't we? We just play. And if you're in that place at the moment, just get out as many things as you can find that you would like to play with, and just doodle, just play. Let me just make sure you're in some sort of screen. And until you know your head is straight again. Because we do have these things coming at us sometimes, don't we? Now, am I brave enough to go over the top with the green, or shall I just leave it with the pink? Oh, actually, I don't know. I think that's quite nice. Not like that, because that makes it look dirty. But if I go gently over the top, it'll dampen down the pink, I think. Let's start down here where I'm going to put the vellum. I just want it here and there. Because they are leaves, aren't they? I should have done the green first. Silly me. Doesn't matter. We're only playing, aren't we? I think that will be enough. Let me just pop it up and have a look. Ooh, yes, I like that. Let me take it off and show you. Right, there we go. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. Now I'm going to have to put it the other side, so hopefully that's dry now. I'm not worried about all this on here because it's only just for me to play. Roughly about there, maybe there, and then I will stick it down there on the edge somehow. And hopefully it won't move. I've got the right one in there now, haven't I? So you don't want to rub it like this. It seems to work better when you dap it. And you can use a makeup sponge, you can use anything, kitchen sponge, whatever you can lay your hands on. And you can make your own stencils. You don't have to go and buy anything fancy. I'm sure your children have had stencils in the past. Go and raid their activity cupboards. You might have those old-fashioned, remember those letters? They were a bit thicker than these stencils, and I gave them away to our local school. And of course, I bitterly regret it now, but I'm sure they've had some fun with them, so I don't begrudge them. Right, that's that. I think I put a bit more than I should have done on there, but it doesn't matter. So I'll gently go over the top now with the green, the rustic wilderness. The glue's playing havoc with my my thumbs again. There we go. Let's see how that's turned out. Don't want to be too heavy-handed and make it look dirty. There we go. I hope you've watched Rachel from Roxy Creations when she's doing these. She shows you how to mix the colours. I was a bit heavy-handed with the paint, I think, but she shows you, she suggests, I should say, that was a tongue tire. She suggests that you don't use water in your brush, you just keep using the same colours. There we go, nothing wrong with that. I'll put that over there to dry. I might wipe it off later, and I think that's going to look such fun in there, don't you? And what I thought we'd do, if I can get my glue to work, that is, let me see, I should have tried that before sometimes my pin gets stuck. We've got any coming out? Let me put some on there. It's because I haven't got the right pins, it goes a funny colour, doesn't it? When you, remember, you know, if you use an ordinary pin, it'll go a funny colour. That's not too bad, that's fine. There we go. Excuse me. So what I thought I would do is put some vellum down here and here, and then we got a little pocket. Sorry, I'm off camera. My hands are not working properly today. If I have any traumas, I don't know what any of you are like with your arthritis, but if anything sort of happens that it attacks my arthritis for some reason, it just flares up, and then I go into a black cloud, and then I just have to wait for it to clear. So I don't know if any of you have experienced that with arthritis, but that's what happens. But fortunately, it's cleared today, and I feel so much more like myself. Not that you all want or need to hear that, but that's probably why my hands are shaking. Now, I don't know whether this is going to keep it down, but that's what I put on there for now, because I'm not using the 3-in-1 because it takes the skin off my thumbs. Whoops. There we go. Let me move this up so you can see what I'm doing. As I say, this was just an excuse to come in and say, I'm doing another giveaway, and I just wanted you to all have time to hear about it. And as I say, I'll be doing the draw on Sunday. So you need to write on my Thursday's I'm not sure what time it'll be up. I'll do one for Thursday, and I'll get it done today, and it'll be on ready. And just write happy birthday, and then you'll be in the drawer, okay? Nothing complicated this time. I don't do complicated. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. I like that. And that was, yes, I should have, oh, here it is. I can show you. I was just thinking, what was that? And it was this. Let me put it up that way for a minute. And this is what I was spraying with these. I was spraying using these, and I was spraying through the die cuts, and I got this. And I don't mind messy because it looks very arty for me. So that's what I did. And I cut out some on these as well that I had before. And so don't throw these away. When you are doing die cuts, just keep them. And I didn't even bother to tape it down or anything. Oh, I better put my pin in there. Otherwise it'll never work again. These glues are so temperamental, aren't they? And just sprayed over the top of it. And that's a nice piece of paper, which I've been tearing up and putting in my bag. So that's that. So that's what I did there. That was just the edge of the page. So there we go. So that's that. They're going to go in there. And then I've got a nice little folder with all my lovely papers in that I can tear off and use in my journals. And these, I thought, could go, maybe not the big ones, but certainly some of these. Let's see which ones will fit. I haven't measured this, so I don't know. Yes, it's upside down. Let's put it the right way at least. That goes in there. A couple more. Isn't this fun? Oh, I'm so glad I thought to do this. There's another one, so we'll put that one in there. Flat edge would work. And then there's one the other side, which I thought we could put these smaller ones in, if they'll go. Don't know till you try, do you? Yeah. Whether they'll fit. Yes, they fit. And they're all in one place. Well, how fun is that? I think I don't want to cut these up just yet, so they may have to, because I don't think they will go in. I was thinking of cutting them down like that, or I could cut them like that, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to wait and see whether or not they'll fit. But I'm not going to force them at the moment because I want to sew this in. So what we're going to do, I think I'll take those out. We know they fit now, don't we? So that's fine. That's quite pretty, isn't it? I love that. So what I'm thinking of doing, if I can find the middle, that is, there she is. Very flimsy because it's only wrapping paper. Not wrapping paper, packing paper from Amazon. No, I'm telling fibs, it's not. I'll get it right in a minute, won't I? It's actually from when we moved. That's it. And I've lost my tin. Where's my, oh, here it is. I'll show you my lovely tin. Isn't it beautiful? Whenever we go off on holiday, I go in these lovely, you'd call them cookery shops, you know, where you get all your cooking utensils, and they're really beautiful. And find things like that, you know, these tins. They're not cheap, but they're lovely. And I like lovely things. So if we just do this, just to make sure they don't move. Hopefully. What's happened there? Make sure that's, and then fold that down like that, that like that. And then where's my awl? This is a, talking about cookery, this is an old one that I had with those glass jars, and the glass jars broke. So I had two, I gave one to Rachel. So these are perfect for this actually. So what I thought I'd do is put one there, one there, one there. If I can find where the crease is so my head's not in the way. There. that's worked. Yeah, well, 1, 2, let me do that one again. That's it, so I can see it clearly. So that's that. That over there. And find my needle. Here she is. What colour shall we use with it? Oh, that'd be nice, don't you think? Oh, yes. I've got that one, but that one's already open, so we'll use that one. Now, this is the waxed thread. So what I'm going to do, if I can find my scissors, they're over here. Well, I thought this would be something different and fun today. Nothing heavy. Ease me back into it. Let's have a look, see if I can find the holes. So one there. Yeah, that's gone through. That one. And that one. There we are. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. Make sure that's tight. Now this is the thing I always have trouble. I don't know whether I ought to push one through. Would that make any difference? If I go one that way and that one goes that way, if it goes underneath. Let's pull it again. No, that didn't work, did it? Okay, well, we'll just have to do our best with my hand shaking. Yes, got it. Got that one done. Let me make the top knot tighter. There we are, that's done. Cut that off. Let's see if we can do it on this side. Get my needle. Well, it's a glorious day here in Blenavon, and we had a bit of, I think did we have rain yesterday? I can't remember. I can't remember much about yesterday. Do you know what I did all day yesterday? Nothing. I just had a break yesterday, and I caught up with West Wing. I've seen it, I think it's 3 times now I've watched West Wing, and I absolutely love it. So my husband got a bit fed up, so I thought I'll finish it off now. And I sat all afternoon watching the end of the last few episodes of West Wing, and it was great fun. I love it. There we go. Now this will either work or it won't. Let's see if I can hold that down. Isn't this hard? I don't know how you all manage with it. I think when you're young and your hands are flexible, you're able to... No, I'm not managing it now, am I? Oh, I'm sorry. You can always wind this bit on, can't you? It's torture, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Done, sorted, done. That wasn't too bad. I'm so glad I thought of this. Now, where have I got my... So that's those. And I can just tear them out and use them. Oh, that's fun. Real fun. I love that. So that's a great way to store your mixed media things. Now, what did I have where? Didn't have those. So let's see. That one, whoops. So they go in there. Excuse me. Any more of those? Yes. One more. Aren't they fun? That's it. And you know, that's come out, excuse me, that's come out both sides. That's those pens I just showed you. Where'd I put them? That's these. So they've gone right through the paper, so that's excellent. So you could use either side if you like the music on that side, or if you wanted it on that side. So what fun is that? I don't think it's done it with a magazine, no. And I tell you something else, it won't, the colour won't come out, not with the watercolour or the these on a photograph. So there we are, I learnt that. Oh, I'm pleased with those. And they're going to be nicely stored inside my little journal. And because they're so flimsy, the papers, they're in there safe. So what do you think of that? Isn't that fun? And all those lovely papers kept in one place. There we are. So let's recap then. Giveaway on Thursday, May the 27th. I'll be doing the draw on Sunday. So if you watch my video on Thursday and you put in your comments, if you like and comment, it'll pick it up and it'll be happy birthday. You don't have to say happy birthday, Bella. You could just write happy birthday if you want. But a nice comment would be lovely on my birthday, so I would appreciate that. And I will speak to you soon. I'll probably be back tomorrow, and I'll recap again tomorrow, and hopefully I've come up with a new idea to begin something, a new series tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, and you look after yourselves and take care. God bless you all. Bye.